Boom! We're live for another freaking Uncut episode. First Uncut episode with over 10,000 subscribers, if you haven't noticed. So shout out to you guys for the support. I started the Uncut channel with really not much direction, just wanting it to be a free place to do whatever. I think it's working out pretty well so far. So, my engine's warming up. That's a Spider 20, and I have to be honest. I came out here tonight with the goal of trying to get some speed tests done on both the Mojo and the Spider for the long-term video reviews of them. And then I was looking at the winds. It's windy. It's not that great flying conditions, and to collect not so scientific data, it's better to at least do it when there's less wind. I feel like when you're averaging wind speeds and stuff like that, it's better to do it with the least amount of wind and turbulence. Plus, I was just not feeling like doing science today. Sometimes you just gotta drop your gloves in the field. What I was gonna say was, sometimes you just gotta do what's fun, what you're gonna enjoy. That's what life is about. And I kinda wanna fly the Spider. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've adjusted the brake lines by about 3 inches on the Spider-Mobile. And Jacqueline flew it like this, but I have not yet. Pardon my heavy breathing. I parked over there because this ground is really wet, and I don't want to dig up trenches here at the airport. Ooh, there's a gust of wind. I think I made the right call to just go hooligan for fun on the Spider. Let's see. Trimmers are symmetrical. A's are on top. Flippity flop. Clippity clip. Oh, you know what I want to do? Someone commented this. Eventually, I want to fly the tandem glider solo. And solo on the Atom 80. So it's just stupidly lightweight. It kind of sounds like it's a bad idea, but I think as long as I don't do it in any turbulence or anything funky, I'll make out okay. Okay. Winds are blowing. Trees are swaying. Spider's waiting. Get on my Windstopper Pros. I think we have approximately 25 minutes till sunset. Ooh! Do an engine run up. I've still got the Vitarazi Helix propeller, which I had in a video on my main channel. I'm gonna run it for a little while. I like to get used to new things and then figure out what I really like, rather than just doing it on a first impression. I don't see any air traffic. There's someone way out there in the distance, but I think it's fine. Famous last words. Spider-Mobile. Spider-Mobile. Yeah. Yippee-ki-yay! That was an easy launch. Yeah, see, there's freaking ponds out in the field. What do we do today in the sky? First things first. Brake travel could definitely go a little bit shorter on the brakes. Still a little bit high for my liking. Let's do a touch and go just to start things off, and then I might try to go fly over to one of the schools. 'Cause why not? Am I crosswind? I felt a little weird. Yeah, I am. Get under it. Holy mackerel! I'm freaking parked! Almost. I feel like a gust just came through. The windsock went out. Woo! Rough conditions. I'm gonna make the whole 3 rights to make a left maneuver rather than just crossing the runway, so that I can get a good view down both ends of the runway, and then I'll cross like a good little paramotor pilot. So the winds are feeling funkalicious. I guess it's a good day for a spider or a mojo. Kind of put my mind at ease, dull the bumps a little bit. I was thinking, somewhere out there, there's a school. Maybe I can try to do a touch and go at the school. Because when the winds are high and touch and goes are easy, sometimes it's fun to just drop in somewhere, touch and go. You know what I mean? Spider 3 mobile. So this pond off to our left, I'll fly over it. Way back in the day, a long time ago, I flew through that gap in the trees at the neck here and foot drug the pond. It's a really tight gap, and then you gotta stick the foot drag and get out. I haven't done that in a long time, but tonight is not the night I'm gonna make it happen. With these winds, I'm flying sideways. Migratory geese! There's 4 of them. Hi, geese! I totally saw a bald eagle the other day. I've seen him twice in this area, and he's actually... Where did I see him? Probably a couple miles that way. Not very far from here. Whoa! This is some funky turbulence. I don't know if you guys could tell, I just kind of got hit by that crosswind. It felt like the wind increased suddenly and kind of pushed me sideways. The Spider-Mobile's handling it just fine though. So this is one school the migratory geese are passing over. But that one's kind of small. There is a wind indicator over there which is not moving, so I think it's blocked by the building. I was thinking more along the lines of the school over this way. It's important to have clean air when you're doing a touch and go, or else you touch, then you hit turbulence, and then your wing collapses, and then it gets sucked into your prop, and you're stuck out of middle school looking like a complete doofus. Have to call your mom for help. Ah! I'm stuck out of middle school again. My wing collapsed, and my propeller ate on my lines. Got 2 air traffics to the left, departing out of that airport. I'm gonna stay under the radar. weird one. I actually had to grab the surge on that. That's so weird. The weirdest turbulence is when, like, it's okay for a little while, and then all of a sudden you get smacked out of nowhere, and you're like, whoa, where did that come from? Like, what caused that sudden weirdness in a small, confined area? Take a look at the school, but judging by turbulence I'm feeling up here, I might pass it by. I don't know. Risk versus reward. What do we do? Yeah, maybe it's just this layer that I'm in right here, but there's some very unpredictable stuff going on. Mr. Airplane is over there. Dude, I'm literally like hovering. Oh! No, I don't like that. That's really freaking weird. I want to get out of here. Quite honestly, I don't like what I'm feeling. So I'm gonna climb, hopefully get some smoother air, and start heading back over towards the airport. I wish I could see some wind indicators on the ground, because I'm curious what they would say. Today has been pretty cloudy like this. But yesterday, the winds were hauling. It was gusting over 30. I filmed a video about the Roadrunner, which will be on my main channel. But it was just stupid windy all day yesterday. And I think today was just kind of the residual of that. But really not much thermal activity because the sun wasn't out very strong ever. And then tomorrow is supposed to die off and be really nice. Little pointy jet up there. Any air traffic over there. I saw it. But my point is that today was kind of moderately windy, but obviously doable. But still, there's some weird action going on that I clearly don't like. There's some lift and some weirdness again. Mr. Airplane's crossing in front of me. I'm literally just scooting sideways. I hope this airplane sees me. It looks like he's kind of circling around me to say what's up. He's like, what the heck are you doing up here, guy? Yeah, he's rocking his wings. Awesome! He's like, don't you know there's a freaking tornado going on? Dude, no joke. There was reported a tornado, I'm gonna say 5 miles that way, a couple days ago. It rained for like 2 days straight. Well, maybe 24 hours. It wasn't that bad. He just threw in his flaps. It looks like he's doing the pattern to come in and land. Yeah, so apparently there was an actual tornado here in New Jersey. I would say it was like a really small one, but it destroyed some trees. It did some damage on a couple people's houses, and someone reported that like their trampoline was picked up and stuck in a tree or something like that. And then this morning, make it sound like this town is apocalyptic or something, but just over there, one of the river towns right by the river apparently had an earthquake this morning at like 6 a.m. they reported an actual earthquake. I'm like, what is going on? Okay, our airplane friend who wing-wagged us, he just landed. I think I'm gonna come and land too, quite honestly. This goes back to that topic I talked about in one of my previous videos on my main channel of like, when flying isn't fun anymore. And like, yeah, I'm up here and I'm doing it, but with the unpredictability of the turbulence and the strong wind speed up at this altitude, I'm just not really fond of it. Like, it's not worth it. If I was like deprived of flying and I haven't flown in like a month and I was like really into it and having the time of my life, yeah, I'd probably keep flying. But otherwise, it's kind of so-so. I've literally just been crabbing sideways this whole flight. Gotta keep an eye out in the pattern. Keep an eye on our buddy who's rocking his wings. He probably saw me rocking my wings, aka battling turbulence, and he's like, oh yeah, what's up, bro? Having a great time up here. Except you have a rigid wing that can't collapse. Philadelphia looks hot though. I know the GoPro can't really show it, but it's there. Okay, bro is just straight up taxiing onto the runway. So I want to cross before he turns around on the threshold. He's going so fast. He's like, I'm getting out of here. I feel like I need to hurry, but he still has to do a 180. Go, 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 go. You're clear, buddy. Send it. All right, mate. Do we A, land immediately, or B, climb to altitude and see how it feels up top? I say we climb. I made it back to home base. May as well feel it out just a little bit more. People are shouting at their monitors, Tucker, don't do it! Coming for a landing! You said it was turbulent! Buddy is having the time of his life. Right here. It's got to be this altitude where it's either changing speed or direction or something. Yeah, right there. All of a sudden it turns bad. There's a formation flag way off in the distance. Two planes. And you know what's crazy too? Visibility is actually really good today. There's like an antenna farm with a couple over 1,000-foot antennas out by Philadelphia, and you can normally never see them. Oh, there's that layer. Gertrude! Yeah, those antennas, they've got to be 60 miles away, and they look like freaking hypodermic needles on the horizon. Like, they're so skinny at this distance, but you can see them with your naked eye, not the GoPro eye. I'm gonna come in. I've had quite enough today. The Spider 3 mobile handled it nice and sportingly. I think my truck said it was 46 degrees. Oh, no way! They're using a cherry picker over there to string lights on a big tree. That's rad. Yeah, it doesn't really feel like 46 degrees. I think it's colder. I don't know what kind of traffic pattern I'm doing here today. Sink it over here, and then whip a left turn. Yeah! This spider has an impressive flare. I have to give it that. Oh, I'm cold. And my fingers are cold too. So, moral of today's flight was the conditions were considerably worse than expected. But hey, we done did it. No touch and go in the middle at a random school, but no collapses and stained shorts either. Alright. I'm not going to do the whole wing pack up maneuver this time with you guys. I know. Last time we had a lot of fun chatting as I packed up my wing. Can I even operate this sister clip with these gloves on? There she goes. I kind of want to warm up and then maybe I'll pack up my wing later. I could use a nice coffee right now. That's a good idea. Can't even operate my damn carabiner. Okay. I'm gonna peace out. Find some coffee. Hope you guys enjoyed this random little thing. I feel like it's cool because the thing about this channel is I feel like I can post whatever. I feel like my normal channel has a certain expectation or a standard that I want to have. Like the best kind of stuff that I can do. But this channel, it's like there's no rules. I can do whatever. And normally I would never really even try to film a video for my main channel on a day like today because I know the lighting's not nice, the winds aren't nice, but this is a reality of paramotoring. Sometimes you go out and it's not rainbows and sunshine and calm winds and whatever else paramotor pilots dream about. Sometimes you get tossed around. You get a little scared, and then you come back in and you land, and you call it a day. Ooh, look at that trippy trip. I'm going to have to clean her. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thanks for 10,000 subscribers. Tell your friends, tell your family. 23 minutes. That ain't too bad. All right. Peace. Fly safe. Have fun.